Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Cloudy skies, but a bright day of baseball ahead for the Detroit Public School League and its championships today. Welcome to downtown Detroit. Chad Bush alongside Jay Alexander. We've got the Gold Division Championship of the PSL. CMA taking on Southeastern. Great stories on both sides, Jay. Both talented. Neither was here last year.
No.
Great storylines. A good battle ahead for us today.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Chad, these are two evenly matched teams, and I'm very proud of both of them for having the opportunity to vie to get here. So you're going to see some athletes on the field that you may not have used to seeing, and so I'm just excited to see this matchup.
Michael Mumphrey goes for Southeastern, and for the Pharaohs, it'll be Caleb Barnes. We'll step aside. We'll have baseball starting lineups next from Comerica Park and the PSL Gold Championship.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Hi guys, welcome to Comerica Park. We're here today with Dan Southerby at the biggest game for his season and for his boys. What have you guys been doing recently to prepare for this game? What have you been focusing on practice this week? How's it been?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, we've had a good week. Well, we've only had one day of practice since we played the playoff game on Monday. So, but our boys have been pumped, excited all day yesterday after the game on Monday. So we're excited and we're ready to go.
Well, I'm excited to watch it. Yeah. What key players could you highlight right now that maybe brought you to this point?
So definitely my seniors have, we have 4 seniors who's really been our captains all year. Caleb Barnes is a junior. He's going to throw today. He's going to start. My catcher is one of my captains, Mario Strohmeyer. He's a senior. Desmond Crenshaw playing shortstop. He's another junior, but he's one of our team captains as well. So those are the catalysts of our team right there.
How do you think the overall morale of your team is right now? Do you think they're pumped, nervous, excited? What's the mix?
Yeah, they're ready to go. They're excited. This is the first time for us to be here. We've been playoffs many times and haven't always made it or never made it here, you know. So we're excited. I'm excited. You know, they're just ready to go.
It's going to be a great game. Thanks for talking to us, and we'll see you after.
Appreciate it.
Hi, guys. We're back with Coach Murray from Southeastern. Coach Murray, glad to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. What strategies have you been implementing over the last few weeks or few months that have brought you to this point?
Strike throwing is number one. You know, we got to be more consistent getting the ball over the plate. In our league, if you can keep the ball over the plate, it gives you a chance to win. So just letting our defense play and giving our team an opportunity out there.
Have you guys ever had the opportunity to be on a field like this?
Absolutely not. This is all our first time stepping out here. It's gorgeous, and we'll never forget this.
Yes. I mean, the sun being out would make it a little bit better, but it's going to be a great day with a great game. Are you excited? Are your boys excited?
We couldn't be any more excited. This is opportunity of a lifetime.
Yes. I'm so excited to watch, so we'll see you after the game. Thank you for talking to us. 3.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
52 degrees. Cool, comfortable, though. In downtown Detroit, Chad Bush, Jay Alexander, the PSL Gold Division Championship game. And we will see CMA to bat. First, let's meet the Pharaohs, who are 14-4-1. Under head coach Dan Southerby. Caleb Barnes leads off. He's pitching today. Batting second, Desmond Crenshaw, the shortstop. Batting third, Christopher Fillmore Jr. He's in center field. The cleanup hitter is Mario Strohmeyer. He'll do the catching. Chase Maddox is batting 5th. He's at second base. Aaron Gross will bat 6th. He's at first. Mason Anderson batting 7th and in left field. Justin Hart bats 8th. He's in right. And Damian Smith Jr. is at the hot corner batting 9th for the CMA Pharaohs, coached by Dan Sotheby in his 6th year and assisted by Derek Edwards. The Pharaohs' first time here, and Southeastern's as well. And here's what Southeastern looks like defensively. They've got Fazekas, their top player at third base. Mumphrey on the mound. Can at second base. Fazekas at short, rather. Chisholm at third. Moten behind home plate. Sanders at first. Cowan in right. Wright in center. And Brown in left field. Udero will do the DH duties for Southeastern. And they are coached by Nick Murray in his 3rd year, assisted by William Green, Nate Can Sr., and Anthony Pachero is their athletic director. Jay Alexander, what's important in this game for both these clubs as we get into the first inning, maybe the first experience also for both these teams?
Yeah, I think it's important for them to calm their nerves. I think it's very, very important to take that overrated deep breath, right, and get into the moment right away. And don't let the stadium and the effects get too big of them, right? Just play your game, settle down, and get right into it. So I think if they can both do that, you're going to see a great game right away.
We're looking at Michael Mumphrey, the starting pitcher. Mumphrey, a guy that his head coach Nick Murray raves about, a kid who came up from Georgia, transferred in, and Nick Murray just raves about him and the way he works. And just his 2nd year ever playing baseball. And he's on that bump today, Jay, with a lot of responsibility.
He has a lot. And he has a funky arm slot. It kind of almost looked like he pushes the ball, but it gets there pretty quick. So I'm excited. I saw him for the first time a couple weeks ago. He definitely held his own with a really, really weird arm slot, but it worked. And so he's competitive. He takes command and charge out there. So we're going to see some exciting pitching from him.
Getting set to take his final warm-up tosses. This is game 1 of 2 games today. Here on the prep, we'll have Detroit Western and Cass Tech going at it. And, of course, the prep, well, we've got a double dipper. We've got soccer going on. The girls' soccer championships right now at Renaissance High School. And that is in 3 hours, actually. That'll start about the same time that game 2 starts. All right. Chad Bush, Jay Alexander, glad to be with you from Comerica Park. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1.
Yeah, command is going to be of the utmost here today, and so they're going to have to dominate the strike zone rather quickly.
Mumphrey on the mound and swing and a miss, and he is facing Caleb Barnes. This is pitcher on pitcher. Barnes will do the pitching for the Pharaohs. And a well-placed fastball in the inside corner. You talked about it, kind of the funky motion. That can throw hitters off and force them to adjust.
It sure can, Chad. I'll tell you what. And you have to figure out that arm slot, and you have to find a little area and stay in that area. You call that tunneling and tunnel into that area.
The home plate umpire is Brandon Cooks. It's Joe Conway at first, Eric Sharps at second, and Robert Conway at third. That's Joe's dad, the father-son combo. We've got a father-son combo in the booth,
Yes,
and we got
do.
one on the field.
That's right. But Caleb Barnes is one of those speedy leadoff hitters. That kid can fly, and as soon as he gets on, he looks right to steal right away. So it's important for him to lead the tone.
Pitch is low. He draws a leadoff walk. So behind in the count, he works a walk. And so the Pharaohs have the leadoff man on. And here comes Desmond Crenshaw.
Yeah, so look for Barnes to really get the tone started early by stealing this bag right here.
The Pharaohs are 14-4-1 on the year. 13-3-1 in league play. So just a couple of games in non-conference. There goes the runner, as Jay mentioned, and no attempt to throw down by Moten. He swallowed it. He had no chance. Barnes has a stolen bag.
Yeah, exceptional speed by Barnes, man. He really can float.
Desmond Crenshaw, the batter, against the right-handed pitching. There goes the runner to third. No slide, and he is out at third. Bob Conway said so. Barnes went past the bag. He didn't slide, and the baseball gods did not reward him.
Rightfully so. We tell kids all the time to slide. Anything close, anything look like it's going to be close. And he might have even got him before if you look at the replay.
He might have. Austin Sonnenberg will run that dial back in a moment. Meanwhile, Crenshaw's up there in a 1-1 count. And a little chin music to keep him honest.
And that was a big play right there. Your leadoff guy gets on and make a mistake like that. Oh, no, he didn't get him first. And then you make a mistake like that, that is just uncalled for.
Yeah.
Coach's nightmare right there.
Well, it can lead to some injuries. That one's cracked to left, and a fan from Southeast Detroit will take that one home.
Yes, sir. Get those balls back, Chad. They cost me a pretty penny.
Oh, we'll keep eyes on it. We'll make sure I take that back.
Yeah, I think with all the tariffs, baseballs now are like $80 a dozen for high school balls, man.
Oh, my goodness. What's going on in this world? Pitches upstairs. That's a full count. So back-to-back full counts. That means you and I are going to be together for a long time today.
Yeah, he had to get that pitch count down because I know he pitched probably, 3 days ago or so, if I'm not mistaken. So he definitely will need to put that pitch count down so he can get his best arm in.
Michael Mumphrey deals, and he got him on strikes with an off-speed pitch. And there's two outs now in this first inning. Here's another look.
You see, he took a lot off of that ball. What a good pitch. But it's in that same funky arm slot. So it may look like a fastball, then all of a sudden, as long as he can keep repeating that arm slot, he'll be dangerous.
So that'll bring up Christopher Fillmore Jr., the center fielder. This is for the PSL Gold Championship. Southeastern got here by way of a win on Monday against Academy of the Americas. They won 6-3. High cut and a miss, and a swing of the axe. And Mumphrey gets ahead again. He's done that on every hitter.
Yes, he has, and that's what's going to keep him on that mound, Chad, him getting ahead first pitch strikes.
That one's lined up the middle. That's a base hit for Christopher Fillmore Jr., and so the center fielder slaps one back through the box to get the party started for the Pharaohs.
Yeah, you're going to see second baseman's really out of place to make a play there. If he's back farther, a little bit back on the grass, he might be able to make that play. I don't know that he get to Speedy Fillmore anyway, but definitely out of place.
Yes, sir. So it keeps the train a-moving. First hit of the ball game. You'll recall the game started with a walk and then a steal of second and then a caught stealing. There goes the same theme and more success by Fillmore.
Yeah, both of these teams are built for speed, and they run all the time. It was like a track meet watching these two play the other day.
Well, it puts pressure on the defense
Sure
unless you have a catcher that can stop it, and a battery is a pitcher who's also responsible for halting that running game. The catcher always gets the brunt of any criticism.
Absolutely.
In a battery.
Yeah.
When the pitcher can have some responsibility, right, Jay?
Yeah, all the time. And so what we teach
There goes the runner to third, and we got a potential pickle, and no, we don't. Chisholm decided to swallow it, and sometimes that's the right decision.
That was the right decision because he had no jump at all. But what we teach young base runners is to make sure that we steal off the pitcher. We never steal off the catcher. So we look at cadence, we look at timing, we look at all the kind of things that you could think about. So much more. I can't talk to you about it in one setting.
On the move again, and Moten's going to let him go. He's in scoring position now. He is Christopher Fulmore Jr., who has 2 stolen bags in his journey. 2 outs, runner at third. Critical point of the ball game for Mumphrey.
Mm-hmm.
Pitches low, gets away. Catcher can't find it. No man's land for the runner. Still can't find the ball. And now Moten comes up with it. Myron Moten couldn't find the baseball. And Fulmore nearly ran down the line.
Yeah, he's halfway there.
And things are starting to settle in now.
Yeah, and here's 2 things on that play there, Chad. I'll tell you what, the catcher right now, he did not do a good job of blocking that ball. Moten needs to square his body, get around the baseball, but he kind of olayed it one hand. And so there's the deep backstop right there. You got to really block it, like right here. See, and then he turned his head a little bit, and then now his pitcher's not pointing where the ball is.
Right.
So that's the other thing, right?
Yes.
Your pitcher, this is stuff you got to practice, and you have to practice that kind of stuff in practice because now you know exactly who to look at.
Yep, no doubt. By the way, Stromile walked and advanced to second after he walked. So 2 runners now, Jay, in scoring position. And that'll bring up Chase Maddox, the number 5 hitter.
Wow, and I'll tell you what, too. I was a little surprised that Nick didn't do a pickoff play attempt because they did it before the other day and picked off a couple guys for AOA. Really good at second.
They really like Myron Moten behind home plate. A bit undersized, but a guy that has really flourished under Nick Murray. Here's a big-time situation. That's a strike called on the inside corner. Brandon Cook said so.
Yeah, and this is one of his better hitters, too. That's why he got him snuck in the 5 hole. He's a swing and miss kid, but when he get a hold of it, he definitely can swing it.
Chase Maddox swings and misses at the offering from Michael Mumphrey, who will bat 9th for the Jungleers in the lineup today. Runner at second is Stromile. Runner at third is Fulmore. And that one is foul down the first base side and just past the CMA first base coach. That's Derek Edwards, the fine assistant for the Pharaohs.
He's also the basketball coach for the Pharaohs.
Ah, that's why he sounded familiar. Okay, okay. He's a versatile young man.
Absolutely.
Big lead at second for Stromile. The pitch just upstairs.
And that's why I said I'm hoping that even the coaches are not trying to be a little bit more conservative because if I'm Nick, you got that big lead off. Here you go. It's an opportunity for a pick here.
Yep. 2 walks, a strikeout, and a hit, all in this first inning for the Pharaohs. But they've got 2 ducks on the pond at Comerica here in the top of the first. Maddox, the hitter. Mumphrey, the pitcher. Blocked. Here comes the runner from third, Fulmore, and it's 1-0 Pharaohs on the Fulmore hustle and high IQ jump.
What a great jump. He never even looked the other way. As soon as that ball hit the dirt right on that side, he was off and running. That was a great job of base running by that young man. That's awesome.
Stole 2 bags to get himself set up and then scores on the pass ball. And it didn't go that far.
No, it didn't.
He
had
committed,
a really
Jay.
good jump. He saw it right away. Fulmore was right on it.
2-2 pitch upstairs. Stromile getting sweaty down at third as well. Down that line. Those legs are lubed up. He's ready to run. Like the Hunt Man this morning when he showed up. Lotion on his legs.
2 out walks kill you, man. Tell you right now. It's a cardinal sin.
Strike 3 called. It was Uncle Charlie that got Maddox, and it was all Michael Mumphrey on it. He stops the bleeding, but not before CMA says, hey, we're here to play. We can design some things here in the first.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again.
covering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Welcome back to Comerica Park. Let's meet the Jungleers, starting 9 under head coach Nick Murray. Myron Moten leads off. He's the catcher. Sair Fazekas is their top player. He bats second. Milo Sanders is third. He's at first base. Nate Can is the cleanup hitter. He's at second. Chauncey Chisholm is at third. He'll bat fifth. Omar Brown bats sixth. He's in left field. The center fielder is Kadarius Wright. Myron Udoro is the DH for the right fielder Joel Cowan. And then batting ninth is Michael Mumphrey for himself. Thank you very much. And doing the pitching. So 1-0 CMA. This is how they line it up. Stromeyer is the catcher. Barnes on the hill. It's Gross at first. Maddox at second. Crenshaw at short. It's Smith Jr. at third. Anderson in left. Fulmore Jr. in center. And Hart in right for the Pharaohs of CMA. A new face to the party. And good to see new blood.
Yes, it is.
With all due respect to Academy of Americas who've had their run.
Yes, they have.
And they were knocked off by this Southeastern Jungleer team. A really good story. And Sophie Borowski, our sideline reporter, will give us more on their story. Okay. But this is a neat one here for the Jungleers.
It really is. And they have a really good coach in Nick Murray, and he's really worked hard to turn this program around, going classroom to classroom, getting kids that only play baseball or didn't play a sport. So not only are you teaching them, but you're keeping them at your sport.
No doubt.
And as you know, as baseball, you got to really practice to get better at it. It's not an easy sport.
No doubt. Yeah, it's not easy, and it's not a sport necessarily like football or basketball or track or wrestling. In all due respect to those sports, but there's a lot of skills in baseball that you have to learn and develop, and it doesn't just happen overnight.
Absolutely. It's definitely skilled sport, that's for sure.
So Southeastern leads off with Myron Moten, the catcher, one of the all-city performers. The Jungleer team that has everyone back from last year's team.
Yeah, and they've gotten that much better, too, deservingly so to get here.
Been through quite a bit, and they have come together. So, on the mound for CMA is Caleb Barnes. And the right-hander, Caleb. Jay, what do you notice about Caleb and his success this year?
Well, he's a kid that can throw. He can throw the ball. He's in the mid to high 70s, maybe touch 80 here and there. But he's normally had a command of the strike zone. You know, normally what I've seen out of him is late when he gets tired. That's when he gets all over the place. So I attest that to right now he's a little bit erratic because it's the nerves.
And understandable. This is the first time in a big league ballpark. You're 45 feet out, right? I mean, just like the big leagues, it's a moment that takes a little bit of warming up.
It does. But that 60 feet 6 inches look like it's about 90 feet right now.
60 feet 6 inches. I said 45. Pardon me.
No, you think about your son, Little League Baseball.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. Little Bruno's T-ball team. Oh my goodness.
I can dominate on the mound from 45 feet, I'm telling you.
Got him on strikes. That would have looked real hot from 45 feet.
Yes.
It's the bingo ball. And strike three, Moten out on strikes thanks to Barnes and the heater.
Sure was. I'll tell you what, that ball dipped a little bit, so I'm wondering.
Yeah.
But it definitely was fast enough to be fastball, so maybe it was his slide piece.
It is a K to start things. And this is the two-hitter, Sair Fazikis.
This is his best player right here. Probably one of the best players in the PSL. He's dripping with talent, this kid right here.
Kid that came over from Cass Tech. Big cut, and that one will come back. But, yeah, he doesn't get cheated, Jay. This is a guy that is ultra talented and a good story and kind of a comeback story for him.
Yeah, it is. And so this kid has fought really hard to play. And after going over there, not even playing, right? But love baseball. Is that crazy?
He's handcuffed here. And so back-to-back strikeouts for Barnes. And he gets a tough one here in Fazikis.
Yeah, that's a tough out right there. And that kind of gives them confidence and kind of give Southeastern a little bit of worry, right? You get our best, you strike our best hitter out.
Yep.
You know.
You feel a little bit differently when you're
Yes,
sitting on that bench.
Yes, you do.
So that'll bring up the three-hitter Milo Sanders, the first baseman.
Big power guy. I've seen him drive the ball to the wall against AOA in the playoffs here recently. And so if he gets a hold of it, he's a kid that can smack it pretty far.
Good size to him. Stands in there and looks at ball 2. 2 outs. Nobody on. Just underway. 1-0. Communication and Media Arts. Fouled back.
Yeah, and the exciting thing that's going on over there at CMA, man, is their principal. She's doing a really good job, Principal Cox over there, and they're getting a brand new football field, a new basketball gym, and definitely going to be doing some things big here real soon. And then I got a little bit more of a surprise in baseball that's coming up there for CMA that we can have to talk off the air. So, yeah.
I like teases. I like that. The count is 2-1. Swing and a foul back. It's 2-2. Whether it was tipped or not is irrelevant.
Yeah, I think that was foul ball.
I think you're right. It's a Jungleer team that is trying to slay a couple of dragons and won Academy of the Americas, which they did 6-3 on Monday in the semifinal.
Yeah, and ironically, they scored all of their runs in the first inning.
Really?
Didn't score again. 6 runs. Scored the 6 runs, and they shut him down after that. The AOA pitcher, I forget who it was, he pitched very well. They ran into some trouble early. They got a couple key hits, Southeastern did, and but they never looked back.
Impressive indeed. The pitching held up. Pitching wins. And it's held true this year with Nick Murray and staff. Trying to get the Jungleers 1-2-3 is the starting pitcher, Caleb Barnes. Trying to get the Pharaohs win number 15 on the year. Hit by pitch. It got him on that tricep. And so that'll move us to the cleanup hitter in Nate Can.
Yeah, there's that ever 2-out walk, 2-out hit.
Yep.
Always finds his way around the score.
And it is a Southeastern team that likes to run, as you mentioned in the pregame.
Look, he already out to a big lead.
Yeah, look at that lead.
He wastes no time. I tell you what, he's ready to go.
Man. He ain't lying.
Everybody in the park know he's going. Even though Cheryl in pizza area.
Nate Can, the batter, 3-year starter. His father is also the statistician. There goes the runner as promised, and no chance for Strohmeyer to get the speedy Sanders, who's now in scoring position with 2 outs.
Yeah, and Coach really liked Nate Can a lot, too. He's an inspiration to this team, and he's going to get up there and compete. So if he doesn't get base hit to score this run, I'd be completely surprised.
Nick Murray says maybe one of our most important players.
Yes, sir.
Swing and a miss. Quickly ahead, 0-2 is Caleb Barnes.
Yeah, I think for Southeastern to be successful here is they're going to have to be patient when hitting against Barnes and make him throw strikes. You know, he likes to overthrow a little bit, and his ball rises, and so they have to be patient.
There goes the runner, swung on and missed, inning over. So, how about it? Caleb Barnes trotting off the mound. He strikes out the side, makes a statement in Motown. Let's go to the top of the second. 1-0 CMA. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love, Peace, Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end.
Lowering the shoulder.
Swing and a miss.
McGinley scores!
Chad and Jay with you. Evan Westfall, your executive producer. Sophie Borowski, your sideline reporter. We'll get to Sophie shortly. She's got a great story coming up on this Southeastern team. Jay, right now, this Southeastern team is trailing to CMA, who's trying to add on here in the second inning.
Yeah, and this is a tale of who's going to make the least amount of mistakes. And I tell you what, Southeastern, in my opinion, are a little bit more athletic, got a little bit more. But, that's not always a recipe for winning either. It's the team that makes the least mistakes. It's the team that's going to dig in and do what it takes to win. So right now it's CMA.
Yes, sir. And CMA will start the inning with Aaron Gross, the sixth hitter, and the first baseman. Mumphrey deals, and it's just a smidgen high, says Brandon Cook, the home plate umpire.
Yeah, interested to see how he's going to come out and continue to throw strikes here, Mr. Mumphrey.
Next offering, and it's been a tough go for Moten, who's been beat up behind there.
To say the least.
He's built for it, though. This guy's tougher than a $2 steak.
He sure is. He sure is. But I tell you, Mumphrey has to really settle down.
Strike call there.
Especially, with this umpire. He pitches up, he leaves his ball up because a bunch of mechanical things, but it works for him. And he leaves his ball up, and now he's got umpires that are calling it up. So,
got to adapt. Adapt or die, as they say. Not quite as extreme in this case, but you get the point. It's a little chilly out. The Jungleer varsity coats are popping in the stands. Those are sharp. Purple coat with white sleeves. Standing proud with his varsity coat before the game. On the mound is Mumphrey. He deals a strike on the inside corner, and that'll move the count. What else? Full once again.
Yeah, he's calling it up there, so you better keep throwing it because they're not hitting it. But I tell you what, I don't like that strike call right there. I'm going to tell you, Chad, but I'm a more purist for a strike call than most.
No doubt. Swing and a miss there. Got him on strikes, and the battle back from this Michael Mumphrey was magnificent.
Yeah, quietly, Humphreys has 3 strikeouts and is actually dominating right now. He's getting up that one hard hit ball, but other than that, yeah, he's been demanding the strike zone.
Yes, sir. So that'll move us to Mason Anderson, the left fielder, and the number 7 hitter. It's the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Mumphrey. And the lefty got hit on the toe, and that doesn't tickle on a 49, 50-degree evening. But he'll hustle down there like Pete Rose.
Yeah, and see, this is that situation that happened last time, right? You know, you go ahead and you get the first out. You get the first 2 outs in the first inning, and then you hit a guy and, you know, things break loose. So they better do a better job of controlling here the running game and shutting it down, because this is the bottom half of the lineup, right?
Yeah.
You have to make them earn their way on.
Anderson, the batter. There goes the runner. Throw to second, not in time. Another no slide for Anderson. Give him the stolen base after he was hit by the pitch. This is actually Justin Hart, the batter. And so credit the stolen bag to Anderson. And that's 4 steals already for the Pharaohs in this game.
Yeah, and the problem is here is they're making it. They're giving CMA an opportunity to steal backs because of the way that they're holding runners on.
That one is cracked to center. Calling for the catch is Wright. He makes the catch. The throwback to second is too tall. Back was Anderson. He had to hustle after Wright made the catch. And all's well that ends well. There's 2 outs and a runner at second.
Yeah, that was a crazy event. Crazy. I can't even speak now. But
It's all right.
Yeah, that was a crazy
Sequence
of plays. I couldn't even get the words out.
That's all right, man. And
he had no idea. He wasn't expecting the guy to run.
Yeah, Anderson got a little bit too giddy. So the fly out to center, Hart is out. And that'll bring up Damon Smith Jr. for CMA. Runner at scoring position, and now a time is called. Anderson got some dirt in his eye, perhaps, on this windy day, Jay.
I think when he slid back to second is when he got that in his eye, because he slid head first, but probably almost face first.
Yeah. Boy, we battled some heavy winds on Saturday at Rochester Adams.
No, did you?
For St. Mary's and Adams.
It was
rain and wind, and yeah, it's a real thing, man. And you need these eyes in this game of baseball.
I was at a track meet.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, with my daughter. Pole vaulting in the morning, and then had to wait to do the hurdles, and 3 o'clock. Then it rained, an hour delay.
Oh man, how did Riley do?
She did not her best. It was not she won. I think the 300.
Spoken
hurdle.
by a true coach dad. Not her best. Oh my goodness, you're hilarious. That's good, man. Well, I know she's got a lot of talent. Not only does track and field, but also dance, cheer.
She used to be a gymnast. She
was
stopped,
gymnast.
So yeah.
My bad. Swing and a miss. There goes the runner to third. Throw to third,
throw.
not in time. It was wide of the bag, and Chisholm just had to save it from left field and save the run. Credit another steal to Anderson.
Yeah, like I told you, both of these teams wreak havoc on the bases. They do not give you a chance to just think. You have to react with both of these teams and know that they're going as soon as they get on.
Yes, sir. This is a critical at bat, and that is a strike called 0-2. Damon Smith Jr.
Yeah, he's going to have to – he's not really he's a kid that does the little things for this team. And so he's not a kid that really pounds the baseball well, but he's a kid that wreaks havoc. You know, sometimes I've seen him bunt, sometimes I've seen him do some things, and so, but he always tries and works hard.
Well, he'll have a chance here to be a hero.
Yeah.
There's a pitch upstairs. And Jay, right now, I mean, if you're the pitcher for Southeastern and Mumphrey, I mean, you got to be kind of careful too with what you're throwing. You don't want to give a runaway with a wild pitch pass ball.
Well, you don't, but you want to go right after this kid because he is the ninth hitter, right? You want to make him beat you because you don't want to get two guys on with your leadoff guy up because that's even more dangerous.
That leadoff man in the on-deck circle is Caleb Barnes, who's got a little more motivation than most. He's on the hill and pitching for the Pharaohs today. And right now he's on the hook for the win with a long road to go. Swing and a foul tip back, and it couldn't quite get snatched by Moten. Instead, it got our home plate umpire, Brandon Cook.
Yeah, so like I said, he's going to fight, though. I tell you, Damian Smith is going to fight, and he's not going to be an easy out.
Mumphrey about to throw his 40th pitch here in this second inning with 2 outs and a full count. Runner at third is Anderson. Just missed low, a strong eye by Smith to draw the walk and flip to the top of the lineup.
Yeah, 2-out walks, Chad. I'm calling it again. But Nick's smart, though. He don't waste no time switching pitchers. I'm going to tell you right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to Fasikis right now.
It looks like he is. We'll have that change when we come back. We'll step aside from Comerica Park. An early move from Coach Nick. More to come. Don't go anywhere. Live from Detroit, we're the Prep PSL Championship.
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
You're looking at Sair Fasikis. Fasikis into pitch. And he was scheduled to be first relief today. And the Castech transfer with some responsibility here. He's got a runner at first, a runner at third, Jay. And this is a guy that you like on the mound, and his great story will get tested here against the Pharaohs with runners at the corners.
Yeah, I really like this kid. He's a bulldog. He's got a good arm slot. He can throw 3 pitches for strike. You know, he's been used. He's a little short arm here and there, but he's going to get up on you really quick. The question about it is his nerves. Is he going to be too amped up, or is he going to come in there, be calm and collective, and do his job? But in any event, he's going to be very difficult to hit if he stays around the plate.
He'll have to deal with a runner at first as well in Smith, so we'll see what shenanigans might be up on the base paths with runners at the corners and the leadoff man up.
Well, he's definitely running, so we know that.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if we're going to throw through or not.
Exactly.
What are they going to call the old Little League Tallahassee for third base?
There's a bluff, so we get our answer. And so now Smith at second, Anderson at third. And that was a ball, by the way, called. This is the leadoff man, Caleb Barnes, who walked and stole a base himself before getting thrown out at third on a caught stealing when he overstood the bag. That is a hit by pitch. They're going to have to send the runner back to third. Bases will be loaded. That run does not count. He was hit by the pitch. So Barnes on base, and that'll bring up Crenshaw with the bases loaded and 2 outs.
Yeah, just like I said, he's really going to have to, Fazekas is going to have to settle down, take a deep breath, get his mechanics squared away, and don't try to do too much.
Fazekas is a guy that hadn't played baseball since the 8th grade. And Murray, like he's done with so many guys, says, hey, give it a shot. Let's try you. And he was excited to play baseball.
He was.
He saw Nick Murray, and they talked, and it was instant love at first sight. I mean, these guys were ready to roll, and they've been a nice pair. Now, Fazekas will face Crenshaw, who struck out the first time up. That's a ball in front of the plate, and watch out. In to get it. And the rundown, and he is out at third. Fazekas caught the base runner Anderson, who came down the line too far. The catcher Moten couldn't find it, but Fazekas with a high IQ play could find it, and he tags out the runner Anderson for the final out of the inning, Jay.
Yep, and that's what you see, true athleticism, which is Fazekas, which is his best athlete right there. Was not a smart base running play whatsoever, but that was a really good athletic play after that.
Parents Changing Spaces is a locally owned, free senior living referral and placement service. They help families who have loved ones that can no longer independently care for themselves find a place to live. They work with families across Southeast Michigan to find all types of senior housing, including assisted living, memory care, and residential care homes. In addition, if your loved one is in need of some assistance but not yet ready to make a move, they can provide guidance and resources for in-care home givers, physical and occupational therapy, transportation, and much more. Parents Changing Spaces service is complimentary and of no charge to you. Give them a call today, 844-772-7368, to learn how they can help your family.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure, steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
The Jungleers, and this is the top guys for the Jungleers. Sayer Fazekas, as you mentioned, Jay, leading them in average. Chisholm is driven in the runs. Brown on the base pass, 51. That is not a typo. Austin Sonnenberg did not miss on that. 51 steals. Sanders, of course, with the on-base percentage, and Fazekas on the mound with 50 Ks in just over 20 innings. So it'll be Chisholm, Brown, and Wright for Southeastern here in the bottom half of the second. Chad Bush, Jay Alexander, Sophie Borowski on the sidelines. We'll get to Sophie after this half inning. Jay, look, the Jungleers are down by a run, bottom of the second. What do they have to do to get, let alone their first hit, their first run?
They're going to have to be patient, right? That's the one thing, as I keep saying, all of these hitters, they need to be patient and swing at strikes. And they need to figure out a way to get on base, claw their way on, and refuse to be an out. But they need to get a leadoff guy on here soon just to try to give them an opportunity to advance the runner and get some things started offensively.
So this is Double C Chauncey Chisholm. the third baseman. In at third is the third baseman, Smith. Ground ball to short, scooped up by Crenshaw, throw to first to Gross, and there's one up and one down as CMA shows off their fancy fielding.
Yes. And that was textbook. Stayed down on the baseball, got to it real fast, and the beauty of it is he got rid of it right away.
Yep.
That's what I tell young players all the time, especially my boy. I'm like, listen, you don't need to have a great arm. You just got to be able to get it in and get it out real fast and get it over there. That's just it.
No doubt. Omar Brown, the batter for Southeastern. The Jungleers trying to get the gold title today. Ground ball to short. This time off the chest, throw to first, and a scoop. Like nobody's business. Looking like Prince Fielder over there. With soft hands, 2 up, 2 down, no problem. Crenshaw says, I'll take it off my chest, too. And how about the backhand by Gross, Jay?
Yeah, what a great play right there. Crenshaw, he did textbook what you teach. You bobble the ball. You don't look at the runner. You just go right, pick it up, and you throw it. He didn't put it in his glove. He didn't do anything. Actually, he picked it up and just threw, never looked at the runner and got him off by 3 steps. Textbook.
Yes, sir. Pharaohs back-to-back times getting it done.
Yeah, Damian, he has to really pound that strike zone like he's doing right now. Just let him hit it, let the defense go to work. And see, now this is going to put them, because Damian, he's a real emotional kid, too, on the mound. And so it's important that he really stay focused. I'm sorry, not Damon, but Barnes. I keep calling him Damon. But Barnes, he has to really make sure that, keep his emotions inside and just continue to deliver strikes.
Caleb Barnes deals. That one is laced to right. That's down for a base hit. So that is the first hit of the ball game for the Jungleers. And it's Kadarius Wright who gets the party started. So that'll bring up number 42, Myron Udero, who is DHing for Joel Cowan. So 1 on and 2 outs. There goes the runner. Pitches up and in, and a called strike. Strohmeyer will eat it, and that is the ever-important tying run, Jay, at second base.
Yeah, here's an opportunity for, Southeastern to really capitalize here right now. A big two-out hit right here is what the doctor ordered.
There goes the runner again. Back-to-back stolen bags for Kadarius Wright, who's at third, and a pass ball away from scoring.
So Udero has to be really patient. You're looking for one pitch, or you want to accept that walk.
That one's fouled back, headed for us, and that's in row 11. And, yeah, that's what a big league baseball looks like. Feels like it's got a certain smell to it as well.
That's right. I love the Comerica staff. Look at it. She's hawking that baseball. She's going after it. That's my girl right there.
That's $42.
That's right.
She's not playing. That one is grounded up the middle, scooped up by the second baseman. Throw to first. Got him. Maddox to Gross. And the defense for the Pharaohs flexing here in the second, Jay.
Yes, sir. Good textbook play. Down on the ball. Get the best hop. Throw them out.
While we've got a moment, let's go down on the field to Sophie Borowski. Sophie, take it away.
Let's take a minute to talk about head coach for Detroit Southeastern, Nick Murray. Nick has been a game changer for this program, literally. The program shut down in 2023. He was then hired in 2024 with a clear vision. He wanted to resurrect the program. He started recruiting players from his math class, from the hallways. He brought students in out of the hall and onto the field. And now he's just a few innings away from giving them a PSL title. Is that not the most fun story you've ever heard? We are at the 3rd inning now. It's a little bit cold, but I'm having a great time, and I hope you are too. Back to you, Chad.
Thank you, Sophie. Appreciate it. What a great story. Back from the ashes. We're back from Comerica right after this.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores.
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown. Warriors. What a cut.
Welcome back. Chad and Jay with you. Both teams with 1 hit, but one team with 1 run, and it's the Pharaohs of CMA. Jay, the Pharaohs are up here in the 3rd looking to add on to this uncomfortable 1-run lead.
It is uncomfortable. Both of these teams are athletic, and man, I don't know what to expect here. I thought I knew what was going to happen and what was going to go on, but 2 evenly matched teams, both athletic, and just got to limit mistakes. And you know, CMA, to their credit, played really good defense so far.
They have, and this guy's been a part of it. Desmond Crenshaw, the batter, as he faces the right-handed pitching of Michael Mumphrey. And the count moves to 2-1 as we start the 3rd inning from downtown Detroit at Comerica Park, home of the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, and this is where Fazekas is going to get in trouble because he tries to overthrow. You know, he's really athletic, relies on his arm, but he's going to have to settle down.
Swing at a miss. He settles in there. Yeah, Fazekas, who came on in relief last inning from Mumphrey. Mumphrey is at shortstop now, by the way. And this is the batter, Crenshaw, who was up when the base runner was thrown out at home, or 3rd, however you want to define it.
Yeah, the tale of 2 different pitchers, right? CMA is Barnes is really throwing strikes, less pitches. Southeastern's not throwing strike, more pitches.
Yep. It's a full count again. Leadoff man in the 3rd, and that is a walk, and leadoff walk for the 2-hitter Crenshaw, and that'll bring up Christopher Fulmore Jr., the only guy who has scored a run here today. And he had a hit. He's also the only guy that has a hit today for CMA. So this is the right guy you want for the Pharaohs, who's up right now.
It really is. And you know, I'm really watching Fazekas right now, and I'm wondering if his arm's sore. Got a little bit of soreness in his arm because he's kind of throwing a little different. He's throwing a little bit different than I've seen him throw.
There goes the runner, and that is going to be another stolen base.
And he's kind of short-arming the ball a little bit. Just look a little bit out of sync. I could be wrong, but just doesn't look like the same sharp guy I've seen him the last couple times.
Yeah. 6 foot 160 for the Cass Tech transfer, Sair Fazekas. To Christopher Fulmore Jr. Not yet. There's the throw to center. There's the dive to get it from right. And there goes Crenshaw to 3rd, and there goes the throw. And everybody's slipping, sliding, and things are starting to unravel for the Jungleers here in the 3rd. But it's the havoc on the base paths, Jay.
That's it.
That's creating this thing.
But here's it is. A good throw, you had him. Because remember, I told you that these guys work on this pickoff play, and they picked off a couple of AOA guys in really big key situations.
Yeah. There you see the wildness that started the journey. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count with a runner at third. CMA trying to add to their 1-0 lead.
And they have one of their better hitters up right now.
Fulmore looks at a pitch at the bottom quadrant of the strike zone. 1-2.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch right there to swing at. Even Fulmore was like, really?
Sayer Fazekas is the younger cousin of Jermaine Jackson. There's a shot to left, and that is off that netting. Shout out to Jermaine Jackson. What's up, JJ?
Yes, sir.
Voice of the prep on our Charlotte crew. And this is, if you're family of JJ, then you're an athlete. And Sayer Fazekas is just that. He's trying to strand a runner at third right now, Jay, in a 1-2 count.
Yeah, he just really has to go after these guys. But again, something is just not right. Call it coach's intuition. I don't know. I'm just watching his mechanics a little bit. He's really short-arming the ball a little bit here.
Working against Fulmore with first base open. Swing and a miss. Some contact at home plate. A bear crawl for Moten. And in the end, they've struck Fulmore out. Strikeout for Sayer Fazekas. And the runner stays at third. How about this little strikeout? Tackle him out.
Yeah, not textbook, but it worked.
It did work. And really nowhere for Moten to go. Wasn't like it was intentional.
It wasn't.
But a big-time strikeout. Fulmore is out, and here comes Mario Stromile, the cleanup hitter.
Yeah, big 2-out hit here. Right, is it 2 outs or 1 out?
1 out.
Yeah, 1 out. So, yeah, he's got to be really patient here and making sure he can get his pitch to drive it in. That's all he needs is a fly ball. Something sacrifice fly, get that run in. That's a big run right here.
Yes, sir. Stromile with a big cut. That gets all the way to the backstop. Here comes the runner. Crenshaw from third. The throw home. Not in time. Crenshaw slides under the tag and is in to score, and the Pharaohs have doubled their lead here in the third.
Yeah, good aggressive base running. Chad, I told you these kids, they love to run, man. They love to wreak havoc. And they are definitely dedicated to the run game, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. It's sort of a late awareness by Moten of where the ball was, and then by the time he got to it. So.
Yeah. Umpire was right there all over it, too, so definitely a good call.
Time is called. Here's another look at the slide in. Ooh. A little closer than we thought, maybe.
He was right on it. Yeah,
okay.
He was under it. He was under it.
Yeah, right on the call, and he was correct, but it was closer than I thought, at least. Brandon Cook on the call. And right now, there's some discussion between third base umpire Bob Conway and the pitching coach for Southeastern, William Green. Or is that Nick Murray who's put on a coat?
Yeah, Nick Murray
That's
put on
Nick
a coat.
Murray put on a coat. Okay. Nick Murray from Coloma, Michigan. That's in the southwestern part of the state. So Stromile's still up there, by the way. Been a long at bat for a 1-1 count.
It sure has.
A run is in. It's 2-0 CMA. Fazekas trying to get out of Dodge with just 1 run given up. Base is clear. And the pitch on the outside, Black for a strike called. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, here's an opportunity for Fazekas to really say, okay, put the team on his back as he done all year, but it's going to have to come from him. He's their heart and soul.
The wind in the deal. Swing and a miss. Gets away from Moten. He'll have to complete the strikeout, and he does. Down to Sanders. And there's 2 outs as Fazekas bounces right back.
Yeah, good for him. That's good to see for Southeastern, that is. And he can come back and get those guys out. But he still looks, something looks off to me, man. I'm going to stop saying it, but it just really.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. He just learned a couple new pitches just in the last couple weeks out of the tutelage of Nick Murray and the staff at Southeastern. That curve and the changeup. And Nick said he really took to it quickly.
Yeah, he did. He did. And when I saw him a couple weeks ago, he had 3 pitches going really solid. His changeup was diving. His curveball was really, he had good depth in it. And then coming back with that fastball. Now that fastball in the 80s looked like it was higher than that.
Certainly did. That pitch will get beyond. The catcher, Moten, bases clear, a run in. 1 hit for each team, but 2 runs for CMA.
Yeah, and neither run was scored off a hit.
Right.
It was
Pass
wild
balls.
pitch, pass ball.
Chase Maddox swings through that off-speed pitch from Syer Fazekas. Syer, S-Y-E-R, Fazekas, F-A-Z-E-K-A-S. Strike called, and he is really locating both quadrants of the zone, Jay.
And see, and then you see a little bit of arm side run there, the ball dive into the right-handed hitter. So if he can just, really settle down and not overthrow, he'll get a lot more movement on his ball.
We have a full count. Hard to believe it, but we do. 2 are out. 2-0 lead. Top of 3. We're not even halfway through the first game, which is just half of the fun today. We've got a doubleheader. Detroit Western and Cass Tech. That one's inside. It'll get away from Moten, but no harm done. So a man on, 2 outs, and that will bring up CMA's Aaron Gross.
Here we are again with that 2-out walk.
Gross struck out his first time up. But that was against the previous pitcher, Michael Mumphrey. Maddox runs. Throw down to second, not in time. And a fine job by Mumphrey to back up the throw for Moten.
Yeah, definitely they're going to need a lot of that because these kids are going to run every chance they get, and I love it, man. You got to wreak havoc on the defense to give them the maximum opportunity to score. And then consequently the defense, having all this traffic on the bases is definitely not easy to defend.
No, sir. Going again is Maddox. 2 stolen bases on 1 trip. We've seen that a theme today for CMA. 9 stolen bases so far for the Pharaohs.
Wow.
And this game's not even halfway through. Syer deals. It's a strike on the outside corner. And the count moves to 2-1.
I tell you, it might be one of those record-breaking high school stolen base days. Just like Michigan had against us, even though we still beat them. The score was like 18-12, and they stole like 24 bases on us. So I went to Baggage the next day, knocked on his door, and I was like, "You teaching me what you've been doing here?" So, and then hey, that's how I learned how to steal bases.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
Jay Alexander was the head coach at Eastern Michigan and led the Eagles to great success in baseball. Speaking of a game against University of Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the current Clemson head coach, Eric Bakich.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it was great, too, because it was he and I in his office 2 hours. He had the door closed. And at one point, he moved all the furniture out the way and did the shuffle and swan dove into the couch. And I'm like, what is he doing? But he was into it, man. That's the kind of coach he is.
Yeah, you got to love the passion.
Yeah.
That's cool. What was his best point of base stealing that you took from that meeting?
The best point is you have to pay attention to every single thing. Like, and you have to get your entire team to buy into it. So now we have charts, even from our Little League team.
Yeah.
So we steal bases like crazy, and we never steal off the catcher, not one time.
Is that right?
Yeah, we steal off the cadence, we steal off pitches, we steal off the whole 9 yards, but we have charts in the dugout because it's cadence. So, like, just say if a pitcher comes set, and we all count at the same time, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he either goes on 3, and everybody knows it, or he throws over in 1 but goes on 3. It's all in a chart. And so we have all of that.
Okay. Love it. All the data, all the things people can use nowadays.
Absolutely.
But yeah, base stealing, one of those things, and not all teams take advantage of. And maybe they could, maybe they're built for it, maybe they're not. But the odds show that if you're an aggressive base running team, it balances out in your favor.
Yeah. And then, you jump lead at second base, and then pitchers become methodical. They're doing a little bit more now because the jump thing, and Bakich actually set a precedent for the entire NCAA. And he spoke at the National Convention on base running, too. So everybody started to steal from it. But pitchers they get complacent.
Yeah.
You either one look or two look. So now, especially for me and little 14-year-old, I can pick up a pitcher real fast.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Moten lost it, regathers, throws home, and can't shuffle it fast enough. In to score is Maddox, and Gross will take third. And so now it's 3-0 CMA. And they've done it all again on just one hit, and Moten just couldn't find it again this time.
And what that was heavy aggressiveness and not anticipating what was going to happen from the defense. Heavy aggressiveness for the offensive team and not anticipating for the defensive team. And it really caught him because Vasikas did not come to the plate early.
That one is going to level the count at 2-2 with 2 outs.
Yeah, and Moten went after the ball, not with the necessities that he was going to run.
Yeah. Runner at third still. CMA trying to make this a 4-run lead. In baseball, you want a 4-run lead to feel a little more comfy. The Pharaohs got a guy just 90 feet away.
One hit away from getting that ever so hard 4th run.
Mason Anderson, strike 3 called. Fazekas with a frozen pizza, a Flames pizza, unfrozen on fire to end the inning. Let's go to the bottom half of the third. 3-0 as CMA gets a couple.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
4 wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown! Warriors! What a cut.
Nick Murray, the head coach of Southeastern. He's got these Jungleers a jumping this year, has led them to 16 wins. And as Sophie told you, back from the ashes, he revitalized the program. He also coaches for the Detroit Wolves, and he is from Coloma and went to Western Michigan where he was a Bronco and the former JV coach at Coloma. Has also coached volleyball. He's an official. He's a official baseball. He's also coached at Bishop Foley, but he guided Southeastern to this PSL championship game, their first ever, and he's looking to come from behind and rally the troops, Jay. They trail by 3. What do you recommend as the remedy to get out in front?
They're going to have to, hunt that fastball a little bit better than what they've been doing, and they're going to have to be very selective and try to figure out ways like this and bunting and doing different things to get on base.
It's Mumphrey, and he's out by a half step on a bang-bang play. And a fine play by the pitcher, Jay, to pounce on it in Barnes.
Yes, that was. And this is a kid that loves to bunt, too. But I've seen him. See, look at that. It's a bang-bang play. And if he can just get it down third base, because I've seen him do that the other day, and he bunted back to the pitcher again, and he was almost safe. So if he can just get it either to the right or to the left, that's a surefire base hit right there.
We'll see if Moten, another guy that has been known to bunt, there is this covering, of course, on the field in front of home plate. And I'm not sure how it works to the advantage, but you would think that it's a bit slick.
Yeah, it would be.
Right? And
it would be.
It's got to be advantage bunter.
Yes, it does.
Running on a slip and slide.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's as slippery as it looks, but the ball will skid.
Right. No, if there was water out there, you could slip and slide it. But, there's still substrate you've got to deal with. Yeah. So the count is 1-1. 1 out. Bottom of the third. That one is rocketed foul down the left field line. And Anderson will scamper over and throw that thing back in. You thought he was going to throw it in the stands, didn't you? You're getting nervous. I saw you.
That's it. Yeah, Barnes just got to continue to be a strike thrower because your defense are making plays for you right now, and you just can't walk guys, and you'll be in control of this game. And right now he's doing a fine job.
Really has. He's thrown 30 pitches. Strike 3 called, and Barnes with an emphatic fist pump for the second out of the inning.
Told you he's really an emotional kid, man. And the beauty of it is he fooled his catcher. Look at him. He fooled his catcher. That was awesome. That curve has so much depth to it.
Sure did. Moten out on strikes. And that'll bring us to Fazekas, who's on the mound, started the game on shortstop.
Yeah, Fazekas need to rally his troops right here. Something in the gap where he can run a little bit, get the crowd and his team moving in a better direction.
He can really run as well. Great athlete, plays basketball. Played on the Jungle basketball team. He's got a chance here to start a 2-out rally, perhaps. But things have not been easy to come by working against Caleb Barnes. Foul tip back to the face of Strohmeyer.
Yeah, good hack, good pitch right there. Woo.
Boom. Well, that's why they wear the equipment.
Yeah, man, that's tough, though.
It still rattles your brain a bit.
Yes, it does.
Tell you as a former catcher. There's
some catchers have gotten concussions off of that.
Sure. No doubt. Quite a battle right now between the pitcher, Barnes, and the two-hitter, Syer Fazekas, all city. And Fazekas has worked the count even at 2-2 with 2 outs. Southeastern here in their third inning.
Yeah, he just really needs to continue to throw strikes and let those guys hit it. Trust his defense. And stop getting that pitch count up.
Yeah. Full count. 2 outs, nobody on. Popped up. Shallow center field, tough play for Crenshaw, and he makes the catch. And shallow center in front of Fulmore to end the inning. Another look at the fine athletic play by the shortstop Crenshaw to handle the wind and the baseball.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores.
And it's going to be a challenge for us. I mean, they're a really talented football team. I think everybody knows that.
Four wide receivers. Pressure. Steps up. Marshall wants to run again. Cuts down the middle of the field. All alone. Touchdown. Warriors. What a cut.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
We are the Prep, proud providers of the Detroit Public School League Championship. Here today, 2 games. We'll have both on our YouTube page. Subscribe, like, follow. We've also got all these social medias, the book, the gram, the X, TikTok. And if you want to broadcast, let us know. Send us an email, info@theprepsports.com. We'll let you know how we can make that happen. Time winding down in this spring season. We will have summer coverage as well for travel teams and such. But high school baseball in the spring sports season, as the PSL's soccer championship game also getting set to get underway. Evan Stockton and Stephen Williams on the call tonight from Renaissance High School. That'll come your way at 7 o'clock on the Prep. We look forward to that.
Oh, we got lucky getting Evan, huh?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Hey, we had to grab deep into the bag. We want to keep you happy,
That's
man.
big time, man.
Well, yeah, yeah. You get to stand with this schmuck and call baseball. We could have put you at soccer.
I know, right?
Brought Stephen Williams over here. If you want to work with Stockton, I mean, just let me know. We'll get you. Hey, listen,
I hear you, man.
we'll get you working with Stockton. You can get his autograph after the game, too.
That's it.
Top of the 4th, he's Jay Alexander. My name is Chad Bush. Jay, if you didn't know already, is the executive director of athletics for the Detroit Public Schools and former head coach at Eastern Michigan, at Wayne State, and also former assistant at USA Baseball. And we're excited to bring you PSL baseball. And this is the Gold Championship game between CMA and Southeastern, 2 teams that have not been here ever.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's going to walk home a winner, Jay.
They are, and unfortunately, somebody also going to walk home a loser. So it's going to be a lot of emotion in both dugouts, rightfully so. And so both of them brought a really good crowd here.
Yeah,
everybody's excited. Both of them brought fan buses, so we're excited to have.
No doubt. Swing and a miss. So Fazekas is back at it. And a strikeout here. And that's a nice looking pitch. There's some movement to that ball that's pretty special, and you got to like the ride there. Here's Damon Smith Jr., the batter.
Yeah, walked last time. And this is the type of kid down in the order that you really want to go after and make him hit his way on. But the only job for Damien is to get on base.
It's a 3-0 lead. Both teams with each just one hit. So far, Fazekas has yet to give up a hit, but he is given up 2 runs, both earned. He struck out 4 and walked 3, and he came on in relief for Mumphrey, who went an inning and 2/3. Fazekas has also gone an inning and 2/3. Swing and a miss. Tardy with that heater, and it just looks like Fazekas has found a little bit of comfortability in that throwing motion.
Yes, it looks like it so far. So this will be a good, exciting for Southeastern. But mechanically, what he likes to do, I don't know if he likes to do it, but he falls off a little bit to the side, leaving his arm out where he can't control it. You know, young pitchers today, what you got to do is stay in line. You got to drive that back leg down and then, you know, the front leg out and try to keep that shoulder closed as long as you can.
Smith has walked for the second time today, and that flips the lineup to the top to a guy who's also been on base twice today and run rampant on the base paths in Caleb Barnes.
Yeah, and this is a guy that Sotheby wants up, you know, all the time. Obviously, he's in the leadoff spot. Here's a great opportunity for them to get the run to second base. And possibly hit and run here with Barnes.
Got him leaning, throw back to first, and he is safe, says Joe Conway. They got him leaning. Fazekas couldn't believe how far he had him leaning and kind of delayed the throw, Jay.
Yeah, he did. You know, he's got quick feet over there, but his arm wasn't as quick that time.
There goes the runner. Pitch is a strike, and no throw will be made. Hey, Alex Westfall's in the house. Good to see him. Now he's locked in. They've shut the doors in Comerica. He cannot cross the street. He's got duties across the street as well. We needed you like an hour and a half ago, bro. We needed his presence, though, and everything is fixed. Throw to center field, backed up by right, and nowhere to go is Smith, but he's in scoring position now, Jay, with one out.
Yeah, they had a play on right there at second base, and the shortstop vacated, and Fazekas didn't know he did. So either he went early the first time or went late the second time.
Smith in scoring position. Barnes trying to help his cause. The starting pitcher for CMA. Up top, and that'll get past Moten, and a fun turn for Smith. He thought about it.
Yes, he did.
And he'll come back. But again, it's been kind of a theme today. It's been tough to throw and catch the baseball.
Well, as long as you get to third base, you know, you got opportunity to score because, you know, they haven't scored on a hit yet.
Yep.
So this has been a very odd.
Half 100 pitches for Fazekas already through an inning and 2/3. He throws to third and gets away beyond the reach of Chisholm. Into score comes Smith, and it's 4-0 CMA in the fourth.
And like I told you, the team that make the least mistakes is going to win this game. And so far, it has been CMA. Southeastern has made a plethora of mistakes, bad decisions, bad timing, you name it.
So, a costly error, the second of the game, and we stayed a 1-1 count. Barnes the batter, and it nearly nipped him inside. 2-1 rather.
And not only that, both of their best pitchers have pitched already, and now Fazekas is up to 50 pitches, and I don't know how much more he can go.
Yeah.
You know, he's also pitched off for 3 days.
Swing and a miss. by Barnes. Sayer Fazekas squared up, ready to face his counterpart. Got him on strikes. He handcuffed him.
Yes, he did.
Strikeout number 5 for Sayer.
Yeah, good pitch inside right there. Look, ran right in on his hands and looked good at first. And as a, when you have an onside run like that, it's going to run right in on you. Look good at first, and then boom, comes right inside. Just keep telling right inside.
That'll bring up Crenshaw. By the way, you can write in on the broadcast on the YouTube. Thanks for all those who have participated in our chat. Shout out to N. Novak and Taryn Henderson and BTC Amudu Lulu, Johnny Jackson, and Nala Dila 08. Appreciate you all very much. Thanks for watching on this chilly Wednesday. Championship day for the PSL. 2 baseball games here we'll cover on the prep, and then we've got a game that'll start at 7 in girls soccer. And it's the same matchup we'll have in game 2 here. Same 2 schools.
Wow.
In Detroit Western and Cass Tech. Meanwhile, Crenshaw has been hit by the pitch, and he's on at first with 2 outs and 1 run in this 4th.
Yeah, you want to try to what we also call win the freebie war. And so far, CMA is winning that freebie war. Southeastern is giving up. When we say freebies, we talk about walks, hit batsmen, errors, etc. I mean, if you just look at my sheet real quick, and that's like 6 freebies that they've given them. To say actually about 8, because if I get the 2 throws, and those are freebies. You can't win if you don't win the freebie war.
Did you chart freebies as a coach?
Did. I have a freebie chart.
Yeah.
Even my 14-year-old.
That's awesome. There goes the runner, pitches outside, gets beyond Moten, and now a hard turn by Crenshaw. He's going to go to third. The throw to third, no slide, no problem. Safe at third is Crenshaw with a double steal.
Wow. And, it's that cardinal rule. You don't steal, you're automatically out. But it's not working here. So I told you, Chad, these teams just run, man.
Why not?
They have no fear of stealing bases. This is great. They love to wreak havoc.
3 stolen bases in this game for Crenshaw, and it sets the table for Fulmore Jr. He's responsible for the 1 hit. Here comes the runner coming home, and he's going to score. In to score. The play could have been at home, potentially, but Fazekas decided to pick it up and maybe go to first, but he decided it too late.
Wow. What a great read. What a great read right away. He was going to ground down angle contact and went straight right away. Did not hesitate. There was absolutely no play he could have made.
Crenshaw into score, 5-0 CMA. A talk at the mound, and we'll step aside. Timeout from Detroit. CMA by a fistful of runs. The Gold Championship resumes right after this. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move. And it's out of here.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Welcome back to the candy shop. All kinds of candy just entered the building.
Yes, it did.
There's ice cream down the, well, I want to say down the street, but down the hall. They've got like 2 chests of ice cream and popsicles and It's a fun place to call a game. There's a strike call. The runner goes down to second. That's Fulmore.
Yep.
And now he's in scoring position. Again, now just 2 hits. They did give a credit to a hit for that dribbler in front by Fulmore.
Did they?
Strike 3 called, got him on strikes, inning over. But not before the Jungleers get a couple more. They've got a 5-0 lead.
Dan Sotheby, head coach at CMA. He is in his 6th year coaching there and unfortunately has announced that this season will be his last. But don't worry, they have a few more games left if you hadn't had a chance to see him in person. Before these 6 years at CMA, he coached 11 years at Belleville. Before that, he coached 4 years at Divine Child. And before that, he coached 13 years for a travel baseball team. That's 34 years straight of baseball, and the world is going to miss him. We love having him here. He's a delight. I love talking to him before the game, and I'm sad for the CMA boys because he's just such a gem. You don't get that wisdom out of nowhere. So thanks, Chad. I'm sending it back to you.
All right, so Bo, great job. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, the baseball world will miss Dan Sotheby, and what a reward for him, Jay, now in his 6th year, final year, to have a chance to bring home a title. His team up by 5 runs.
I know. What a parting go-away gift, right, for a long-time coach who's dedicated his life and his time, even though he had kids. His son plays football at Eastern Michigan.
Is that right?
Yeah. He dedicated his life to kids, man, and kids in the inner city. I mean, I'll say it, and we can't thank those kind of coaches enough. It actually gives me chills right now thinking about it, to have coaches like Dan to pour his knowledge of what he has into our kids. So we appreciate it. We thank you. It's going to be sad to see him go, but I'm going to tell you what, that CMA program, you better mark my words, is one that's about to be one of the best programs in the city of Detroit here in a minute.
Well, they've certainly got a lot of folks on watch right now, and it's a 5-0 lead in the title game. And there you see Coach Dan and his fine assistant, Derek Edwards, as well. And he's checking himself out on the prep, perhaps. Why not? It's his final year. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
No problem, Dan. You deserve it. And the final warm-up toss is by Caleb Barnes. Barnes has been a steady Eddie in this game. He's given up just 1 hit, and it's been an impressive performance by the right-hander, Caleb Barnes.
Yeah, what a great time to have one of your best games. I mean, I tell you, I've seen him one time have a game where he just walked the house and with a good arm, but now he looks polished. He's throwing strikes. His emotions not getting the best of him. He's fiery, and he's demanding a strike zone.
He has not walked anyone. He has hit 1 batter. That helps your cause.
That definitely does. You want to limit the traffic on the base paths, and he has done a great job of that.
So back out is Barnes to work the bottom of the 4th, and he buries one into the back of Milo Sanders, the 3-hitter. And so that's a way to get something started. You need base runners, and Sanders is just that for the Jungleers. So that'll bring up Nate Can.
Yeah, not many balls. I mean, right now he's only at 39 pitches. Tell of 2 different sides. I guess combined, both pitchers on the other side has over 90 to 100 pitches.
Yeah, how about that? Jungleers take off. They say, wait, we're on base? We're gone. See ya.
Yeah, that's his 2nd stolen base of the game.
How about it? So Sanders has now been hit by the pitch twice in this game. There he goes to third. Ball is popped foul and out of play. And might have taken a stolen base away, but the hit and run and the aggressiveness, why not?
Yeah, you got to play yourself right back into this game. So that's their style. They don't hold runners on well. Most cases you say, well, you're down 5 runs. Why would you do that?
There goes the runner there. Throw to first. Throw home, not in time. So how about the hustle? And into score comes Milo Sanders, who was hustling the whole way, sort of thought about it, then the throw home, and Strohmeyer didn't tag him. It was not a force at home.
Nope, it was not.
There's the throw, and then the tag never was applied.
Mm-hmm. And I tell you what, this is what we teach first basemen too. Remember, it's the next play, next play. So their first baseman was not wanting the next play. He's just dissatisfied with the one out, and it's all about the next play. You get that out, you got to come and get the next one.
So the Jungleers are on the board, and they answer back here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a ground ball left side. That's a base hit by Chauncey Chisholm. And so this thing called momentum in baseball is real, and the Jungleers have a man on with a man out and a run in.
Yeah, and this is the Jungleer team that I'm used to seeing. Guys swing the bat, they put the ball in play, you know, and they run, wreak havoc. So we're going to see here how it's going to be and how Barnes is going to shut this down or try to shut it down.
So that'll bring up Nate Can. And that is a near balk, but step off was properly applied by Barnes. Chisholm itching to go. And he's gone. And that ball is wide of the bag. He'll have to go back.
Yep, just keep throwing strikes, let your defense work, and let's get out of this mess right now.
Can, the runner at first, this is a guy that is a 3-year starter, a very quiet kid. But at second base, he has been a steady force for them. And his head coach, Nick Murray, says this is not just a team that could do what we've done, but we couldn't do it without the Cans. Said the Can family has helped this program, and this program would not be the way it is without the Can family. And the father, Nate Can Sr., helps with stats, and the family, the mother helps quite a bit. It's nice to have a family like that committed to helping a program.
It is, and you know what? And credit to the principal over there, Principal Elamine. And football is the same way with the Dinkins family. They all stay there. They bring a
pitch gets away. Runner is going to hang out and go back to second. That's Chisholm.
But he's looking to move up.
Oh, yeah. He's on the move. And he's looking to set the table for Nate Can. The Jungleer community, you were saying.
So you know, they bring a Winnebago, put it in the back of the football stadium, and you know, they go in there, coaches meetings, and you know, coaches go in there and talk. But it's a family affair with them, brothers, wife, you know, the whole 9 yards. So
quite a tradition down there. Bart Scott Field, I believe, is where they play.
Yep, I believe. Yep.
They've also got a former NFLer in Jonathan Hankins.
Oh, that's right. He sure is.
Two D linemen.
Yes.
That were, I believe, all pros.
All pros.
From one school.
Absolutely.
Pretty impressive. 2 defenders, I should say. Bart Scott, a linebacker, and Hankins, a D nose guard. I digress. This is Caleb Barnes on the mound, and he's got some chaos on the base paths, thanks to Chisholm and the Jungleers, who's off and running again, and Strohmeyer never had a chance.
Not a chance.
And the count moves to 2-1.
It's a big run right now. The game's still early. This is a big run from right here. If they can put this run across the plate, That's going to put them right back in the game.
Nate Cann awaits the pitch, and it got him on the left hip or glute. Runners at the corners, and here comes the ever-important next batter and a chance to get the tying run up this inning. This is Omar Brown, the left fielder, and there's a timeout on the field. Here comes Dan Sotheby to talk it over, and the pitch count, Jay, is now grown to 47. Not a crazy number.
No, not at all.
But it's time to talk.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's time for us to step aside. We'll do that with a 5-1 lead for CMA. But here come the Jungleers. Here comes the East Side. Watch out. The store is set up. He's got the order, and he's off. It's a full court press. These brands are knocking it out of the park. This, my friends, is the speed we've come to expect from this team. Just look at the precision of that move, and it's out of here.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
There should be.
Chad and Jay back with you. Runners at the corners. Runner off and going. Big cut and a miss. And the message was, hey, look, keep throwing strikes. And he does. And Southeastern keeps running. He might have told him to ignore them as well.
Absolutely, because nobody vacated to the bag.
Infield is in. Ish. Pitches outside, gets away. Here comes the runner Chisholm to the plate. He is safe at home. Chisholm chops off another one, and the lead's starting to dwindle a bit. The Jungleers have answered with 2 runs of their own, Jay.
Yes, they have. And here's another tale of the same thing that happened to them. You got to be aggressive going to get that ball. You got to assume that they're going to score and they're going to move up. You can't wait. You can't hesitate 1 second.
Omar Brown licking his chops. Can at third, trying to come home. Bottom of the 4th. And that's a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah. Here's an opportunity for him to shut it down right here. And here's an opportunity for him to really battle to get his team back into the game.
Yeah. I mean, you cut it to 2, and you really feel like you can get 2 in any inning.
Absolutely.
And they've done this all with just 2 hits all game. They've scored their 2 runs on just 1 hit in this inning. The set by Barnes. And let's do it again. Count stays at 1-2.
Yeah, now here's an opportunity for Barnes to really take the team on his shoulders and go after this guy. I'm looking here to see something off speed.
Swing and a base hit left field. That'll drop. Up with a baseball, Anderson. They will not throw home. It's an RBI single off the bat of Omar Brown. And the Jungleers have put up 3 here in the 4th.
Yeah, good piece of two-strike hitting right there. Just enough to get it over the shortstop's head and put a little bit more pressure on CMA.
You bet. Tying run to the plate here in the 4th. And this is Myron Eudoro, and he swings and cracks one high to right, fairly deep, over towards the line and Hart makes the catch. But this is a Jungleer team that it's playing a little more confident right now with swings like that.
It is. And what a good opportunity for him to jump right over that fastball. He just got under it a little bit, but still hit it far. And good for Barnes to go right at him. Make them hit their way on.
That's it. So a chance for the starting pitcher, Michael Mumphrey, to try to keep things rolling. There's 2 outs now, but this has been the inning for the Jungleers. They put up 3 after they entered the inning trailing 5-0. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. And Michael Mumphrey watches his base runner Brown get down to second base.
Yes, he did. And again, now they put another run in scoring position with 2 outs. A base hit scores them easy.
Yep. Shout out to Howard Walker for cheering on Omar. Omar Brown in his base hit, RBI. There goes the runner. That's thrown behind the hitter. Accidentally, of course. Runner Brown will advance to third. And the tying run is still at home plate, Jay.
Yes, it is.
2 hits in the inning for Southeastern. They entered the inning with just 1.
But again, you have to limit the traffic if you're Barnes, and he did not do that this inning. Hit by pitches.
Yep. Bluff throw to third, and Barnes confidently did not balk. I'd be a little nervous to do that, but
yes.
Hey, he wasn't confident. He's worked on that. That one is swung on and flown to shallow center. Check that second base routine. And the inning is over, but not before the Jungleers started jumping. And they put up 3 to make this a game. Don't you dare go anywhere. We've got a ball game at Comerica.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Chad and Jay back with you. Evan Westfall is your executive producer. Alex Westfall is not here. And pretty sick-looking Pharaoh hat that we just saw on social media. How about that? That's a nice look. Whoever designed that thing.
That might be their
Sign
new
them
hat.
up.
That's right.
I like it. 5-3. Let's go to the 5th. And CMA has seen the Jungleers punch back in the bottom half of the inning.
Yeah, I'm excited that, now it's back to a ball game here. But again, Chad, the team who make the least mistakes. So technically, Southeastern still got some catching up to do.
They do. They got a couple of runs to get to. We've got another game to get to after this as well. The Blue Division Championship, Cass Tech and Western. A couple of foes that went at it last year, and Cass Tech ruined the run
They sure did.
that Western had and the supremacy they've had in this league and shook things up a little, Jay.
Absolutely, they did. And they split again this year. Both teams are evenly matched, so we're going to see a really great ball game.
Sure are. That one's up and in, but it did not nip the batter in number 11, Chase Maddox. He has 2 stolen bases today and has walked. Full count, leadoff man, batting in the 5-hole. Got him on strikes. Might have been the off speed.
Yeah.
Coming from Fazekas. And this is an impressive pitch, Jay.
Yeah, here it is again. You'll see it right there. Look like a little fastball with a little arm side run.
Yep.
He just blew it right by him.
Yep. So, out on strikes. And that will take us to Gross. So Maddox is out. And Gross with a big cut miss.
Yeah, now it looks like that, you got 3 runs. You got a little bit more confidence. And now you really can throw that fastball. And now he's starting to locate that fastball even better.
Well, and this is how offense and defense can also spin off each other, too.
Absolutely.
And pitching and the whole deal. 7 strikeouts now for Fazekas in this game against the 4 walks that he's been able to work around. But he is pumping strikes now, Jay.
Yeah, he is.
And in some kind of groove.
Yeah, he is. And to tell you, that you get a little bit more life and your offense gives you an opportunity. Now it's your time to come up there and really work on throwing strikes.
Got him on strikes right down Woodward. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. So long. Gross is out on strikes. And this has been a nice comeback for Fazekas on the hill.
Yes, it has, because he's dangerously getting up to that pitch count. And so he's really got to work hard at staying around the plate.
He'll try to strike out the side here. It won't be easy against Mason Anderson.
No, it will not be.
Bases clear. Southeastern trying to give CMA their first 0 in a frame since their only time they went down in the second.
Yeah, and CMA has to do a good job after this. If, say, they get out 1, 2, 3, they have to do a good job of not holding their hits because they still have the lead, right?
Yep.
But you can see a little bit of the tide shifting, and CMA is not as broad shoulders as they had in the beginning.
No, sir. They're starting to stand up straight now. Southeastern strikes out the side. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th. Can the Junglers keep the momentum rolling? More to come here on the Prep. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end. that's the Jungliers softball team. Excuse me. Choked up. Great season for the Jungliers softball team. And nothing like showing love for your fellow sports here in the spring.
They showing real love, bringing the uniforms in. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Both teams got some purple to them.
That's it.
Battle of the Purples.
That's right.
And right now, CMA, who scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, have the lead. The Jungliers, who had 3 in the fourth only, are trying to ride the wave of the momentum of the shutdown inning and the heels of a 3-run inning their last time up.
Yeah. And here is an opportunity for both of them. The score is almost, it's good enough where you can either get your lead and take it over or tie it up and take your lead. So it's an exciting time right now. It's late in the game, so we're definitely see coaches coach.
And it's the leadoff man and Myron Moten for the Jungliers to try to get things started.
Yes, sir. And this is the guy you want up right now when you need to get some guys to get on, so you can try to score.
Still out there is Old Faithful, Caleb Barnes, who has just thrown his 60th pitch as he's trying to get the leadoff man, Moten.
Yeah. He needs to really settle down and throw strikes.
Foul ball, and we'll do it again. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, he's got to really fight and really claw his way on the first base.
Down by 2.
Leadoff.
Sorry, Jay.
No, excuse me. Especially with the leadoff hitter, right? You're a leadoff hitter. You got 2 strikeouts. Unacceptable. So now here's an opportunity to get your team back in the game. Right here, find a way, get on base.
He has been that kind of guy, a big game guy, according to his coach, Nick. He steps up in big-time games. That's when he's the best. Well, he's a ball away from being the best in this at-bat after he was down 0-2.
Yes, he is. So fight, fight, fight. Choke up, spread out, put the ball in play here, get yourself on base, or make the defense make a play.
Was injured in football season under Coach Simpkins. And he draws a walk here, but he's healthy now. And Myron Moten gets that ever-important leadoff base runner.
Right. Yep. And this is exactly what you need if you're Southeastern. Your running game is rock solid. You have your best hitter up. You have your leadoff guy on base. This is a recipe for disaster for CMA, potentially.
Yep. Sire Fazekas the batter, and he grounds one to third. Knocked down by Smith, throw to first, and it's an overthrow. And Moten's going to head to third. Moten's going to round third. He's headed home. The throw to the plate is not in time. And Fazekas heads to third. He represents the tying run. And now it's time for the Jungliers to try to capitalize off the Faro mistakes.
That's it, man. And again, who wins the freebie war? And they needed plays like this to help them, but it all started with Moten getting on base.
Yep.
The key to anything, your leadoff guy.
Fazekas 90 feet away from tying this thing up. Milo Sanders, the batter. Swing and a base hit to center field. And into score comes Fazekas, and we're all tied at 5 in the 5th.
Yeah, exciting times here, Chad. Let me tell you. That's exactly what the doctor ordered, getting that leadoff guy on. And now they still have guys on base with no outs.
They've rode that momentum, Jay, and it has just continued, and they'll try to continue it now with Kadarius Wright, the center fielder who has singled And stolen a base himself.
Yes, he has.
So it took Southeastern a bit to warm up, but right now they're feeling it.
They are feeling it.
Kadarius Wright, the batter. Throw back to second. Just a sophomore is Wright.
Yeah, there's another stolen base, too, by Sanders.
It's his 5th of the game, I believe, Jay. It's crazy.
Oh, snap.
He got hit.
Right on the jaw.
I think you're right. And he's shaking it off like he got hit with a wiffle ball.
Yeah, he sure is, man.
Let's get another look at this. I know.
Oh, my goodness.
So Wright has been hit by the pitch. Here's another look. Oh, well, did it get part earpiece, part face? I don't think it got him pure, but I don't know. That looked... He's getting some attention now, but concern no doubt, and a look for a head injury.
Look at this. This is Wayne State. This is our partnership with the Wayne State med students, boy. I love it. This is the best thing that I could ever do as an athletic director, is teaming up with Wayne State University to get their, soon-to-be doctors some internship hours and help us with our training, with our medical staff, gives us complete access to doctors for our student athletes just like this. So now we have actually, that's one of the docs. We have a doctor here to look at our student athletes to make sure that they're okay.
That's great. We hope Kadarius Wright is okay. He has to depart from the game, and as Jay mentioned, at concussion potential, you've got to depart, and one of those Wayne State physicians will check him out. Meanwhile, we've got a pinch runner for the Jungleers. That's an important run. But a more important run is at second base. With nobody out in this game, Jay.
Yeah.
The Jungleers, who were down 5-0 to enter the bottom of the 4th, have now tied this game with 2 here in the 5th.
Yeah, they have all the momentum. They're the #1 seed, and, they expect to win.
Chopper to second from Chisholm. Throw to first. He's out. The runners do advance. That's the first out of the inning. So Chisholm is out, but it's the ever-important advancement of 2 base runners.
Absolutely.
Now into scoring position, Jay.
You said that was perfect. That was better than a bunt.
Yeah.
Because now you put the ball in play hard. You have opportunity to make an error, but still, it's better than a bunt because you got 2 guys over.
You bet. So that'll bring up Nate Can, who had an RBI ground out his last time up back in the 4th, and part of that 3-run 4th inning for the Jungleers. Go ahead, run at third, bottom of the 5th. Swinging a ground ball. This will give Southeastern the lead, and they'll have no play. Confusion with Smith and Crenshaw, the third baseman and the shortstop.
Yes.
Further created by Sanders running in front of them or by them. And it's an error, and everybody's safe, and the go-ahead run scores. Southeastern now has the lead, Jay.
Absolutely. You want to put the ball in play. That's exactly what he did. Make the defense make a play. You got the momentum that's in your favor right now, but put the ball in play. That's all you have to do, and that's exactly what they did.
Yes, sir. So here comes Omar Brown, who's got quite the following on our YouTube. Omar getting some good love. He's got a chance to bust this thing a little further. I wouldn't say bust open, but if you can get 2 runs here, Southeastern, who's flipped the script here in the late innings. So Omar Brown, the batter, the left fielder, and he's got a couple of runners out there in scoring position. There's a tapper back to the mound. The runner is in no man's land. Now the runner is caught up, and the runners are going to be out. Oh, boy. How about that? So one runner's out, one runner is safe, and it was the runner advancing from second to third that touched third base. And therefore he's out. You can't share the bag with a runner at third that retreated instead of running home.
Absolutely. That was the right call by the official, the umpire. And you cannot run your guy off the base. If you're the guy at second base, you got to just wait and see what he's going to do. You can't run him off the base.
Jay, it was a great job by the pitcher, Barnes.
Yes, it was.
To run him back.
Really
and to
good play there.
patiently make that play.
Really good play there.
And that ball gets past the catcher, Strohmeyer, to throw to the plate, and he is out at home. The tag applied by the pitcher, Barnes. The throw from the catcher, Strohmeyer. And Southeastern takes the lead, but by 1, not 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Dan Sotheby, the bench boss in his 6th year at CMA. And, hey, tip of the cap. He's been at several different spots, and this is his swan song. And this is his final ordeal and go round. And Southeastern, Jay, will now try to shut the door down.
Yes.
After the 3-run fifth that gave them the lead.
Now you might see the real Fazekas here. You might see him come out, demand a strike zone. He settled down. He's taking deep breaths, and he 1-strike 1 already.
He will face the left-handed hitting Hart. Hart is the 8th hitter in the Farrell lineup. He has flown out to center and struck out today.
And again, his only job is to find a way on the base. That's it. We need that leadoff guy on. You got to find your way on base.
The Pharaohs looking for win number 15 on the year. They're 14-4-1. They had a 5-0 lead in this game entering the bottom of the 4th. Squares to bunt, pulls it back, and strike called. He did not pull it back, or it foul tipped.
Foul tip.
He is out. So the bunt attempt with 2 strikes, and it's a strikeout. For Fazekas, that's number 8 for Sire.
This a new hitter?
It is. They called him out on that bunt attempt.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Apologize.
Yeah.
So this is.
It's not Damien, is it? Maybe it is.
swing and a miss. And so quickly ahead. This is what you've been talking about. Throw first pitch strikes.
That's it. That's it. Throw first pitch strikes, your success rate goes up.
This is Damon Smith Jr., the batter. He was the scheduled batter. Amir Carr is going to pinch hit for him. So this is Amir Carr who is pinch hitting. We did not get an indication that there was a pinch hitter, I don't believe.
We sure didn't.
Thank goodness you're here. So a pinch hitter, Damon Smith Jr. is lifted here in the 5th inning. And that's a hit by pitch on a 1-2 count. And Amir Carr wears it. So he's on at first. And that is a 1-out hit by pitch.
That's a 1-out hit by pitch.
And now we'll get a base runner. And Damon Smith Jr. will come back in the game and re-enters.
Yep.
So Carr wears it like a good teammate. It says, hey, I'm the tying run, man. You run the bases. Here's Caleb Barnes to try to help his cause, the leadoff man. And the bluff back to first. Sair Fazekas on the mound. And that one got away from him. That's now 80 pitches for Sair. And you got to wonder where the end of the line is for him. He's got to get 5 more outs.
Right.
How much longer do you think they can go with him?
Probably 5 more pitches is my guess. Right? I think there's an MHSA limit. I'm trying to think. I should know what it is.
Pitch inside corner, strike called, and Caleb Barnes says, wait a minute. I wasn't getting those calls last inning.
That's it.
Or this game. So, an important run at second base. Smith, with his team down 1, edging off a second. With 1 out. And Fazekas throws back to second off the glove of Mumphrey. And down to third goes Smith. And again, just not enough sense of urgency to get to the baseball with a tying run.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, how quickly the momentum can shift.
Extra innings.
But I've seen Southeastern pick off 4 guys in one game. And they just hasn't put it together today. I know the regular fan is like, what are they doing? They keep doing it, but I like it. I like it, but they just hasn't executed it today.
They'll have more chances here. That one nearly hit them. Did I mention how good the ice cream sandwiches are here?
Yes, I already had mine. That's why we come up here in the booth.
Oh, it's so fun. Smith edges off a third. 1 out, 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. This is the leadoff man, Barnes, who has walked, been hit by a pitch, and struck out today.
Yeah, and he's going to have to control his emotions the same way he's on the mound. He's up there. He's got to relax, take a deep breath, and then fight.
Inside corner, strike 3 called. The throw down to first is an out, and the runner's going to come home. Throw to the plate, and he's out! Double play! Double play with a tying run at third. Smith tried to get aggressive, and Fazekas and the Jungleers make him pay, Jay.
You go right away, you might have a chance. You cannot hesitate and then just keep going. That just didn't make any sense whatsoever.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
If you are looking for a life-changing workout experience, look no further than Pure Barre Novi. We are proud to help you achieve your fitness goals while joining a vibrant, supportive community that is over 300 women strong. Our classes are designed to strengthen and tone your entire body, and our teachers can help provide modifications for any fitness level. Find out more right now by calling 248-596 0002, visiting our website, following us on social media, or by coming to our studio right on Grand River Avenue in Novi. We can't wait to see you and help you achieve your fitness goals.
Take a look at us right now. We are everything that will be. We are an engine of progress that has been forged by generations, driven by the knowledge that each student in every classroom has the potential to be their best self and inspire us all. We are teachers, parents, families, all ready to do our part. We know when students rise, we all rise. We are Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Jungliers by 1. They'll have to try to extend this lead against this stingy pitcher, Caleb Barnes. And Barnes and CMA have to be feisty after coming up empty in that last inning with a runner at third and less than 2 outs.
You got to say, and, you know, my team really struggled for that, and the problem is that changes the momentum, right? We had a guy on third, we had a guy there, we had our middle part of our lineup up, and we ran into an out for no reason.
Yep. Well, Barnes will try to shut it down. He is now pitching in this game, and he's at 70 pitches.
Yeah. So he's got to be tiring too, as we saw in the last inning. So we've got to see if he can settle down and continue to throw strikes.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. This is Myron Udoro, who was grounded out and flown out today.
Yeah, again, that leadoff guy needs to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout to start the 6th for Barnes, who just hasn't slowed down.
No, he has not. He's still throwing around the plate. He's finding a way to get outs, and he's getting ahead of hitters. That's extremely, extremely important in this game. And he continues to get ahead of hitters and win strike 1.
He'll try to continue that against Michael Mumphrey. Barnes in this game has 5 strikeouts now and just 1 walk and 1 hit by pitch. Just as I say that, he gets a little loose with things. He's given up just 4 hits and 4 earned runs in this contest. He has given CMA a chance.
He sure has.
In this game. He's deserved a little better in this game, it's fair to say.
Yeah, he has. And his defense have played relatively good, you know, into that last inning.
Yep.
So
They did. They really did. Pitches upstairs. Mumphrey. You got double M, Myron Moten, the leadoff man, and then the 9-hitter, Michael Mumphrey. Mumphrey from the left side. 1-1 count. Ground ball right side, down the line. Could be extra bases. Over to get it is Hart. It's a big wide turn for Mumphrey, who will be conservative and stay put at first.
this is unbelievable. The time you go, you don't go. And because he had it, he was in full stride, He had that bag. He had second base. He came out hard. Doubles are created out of the box. He created it right away. He just put on the brakes.
Yep. Hart had trouble picking it up twice. So, well, the
Safe
thought
than
here.
sorry.
Yeah, right. But nothing lost yet. You know
Nothing.
he's going to be on the move here to second anyway.
Absolutely, he is.
Right? So, I mean, I kind of understand, I guess, the conservative nature there, but we'll see how it all unfolds. Jungleers.
That's definitely a balk.
Yeah, thought so too. Myron Moten, there goes the runner, pitches a strike, and they will attempt no throw. So stolen base for Mumphrey, and here's another look at that non-balk call. Well, the baseball gods rewarded him second base.
Yes, he did.
Moten the catcher with Fazekas in the on-deck circle. Jungleers not feeling good with just one run. And there he goes again. M&M, Michael Mumphrey on the run. He's at third with one out. The crowd wanted a slide there.
I guess we don't teach sliding in the PSL.
Well, perhaps.
Just kidding, just kidding. That's what happens, though, when you have a bunch of first-year players who's actually doing a phenomenal job out here playing.
Yeah.
So this is awesome that these kids have been able to learn the game as fast as they have and been able to get to this point and here in the championship game. So hats off again to both coaches for doing a phenomenal job to get these kids here. One step at a time, right?
That's it. Moten the catcher, and that gets beyond the catcher. Into score comes Mumphrey, and he scores. Not without getting hit with a baseball. He had to wear it to score, but it's a 7 spot for Southeastern and that ever-important 2-run lead.
Yeah, and again, did not hesitate. They both ran hard to get the ball, but he did not hesitate. I tell you what, Mumphrey can fly.
Yeah, he can. You're not lying.
I wonder if Coach Dinkins know about him. He better not find out. He'd be as fast as anybody on his football team. My God, he could fly.
You're not lying. He is a junior. There's time left for him. That one is fouled back. So bases are clear. A run is in. Southeastern on a 7-0 run. They trailed 5-0 entering the bottom of the fourth. And they have taken advantage and trying to continue their momentum from Monday's win against Academy of the Americas. That one's popped up, and we've got drama.
Ooh.
Maddox caught it after Barnes got out of the way just in enough time.
Just in enough time.
And I guess some good chatter down there in the very end.
Oh, I don't know. He caught it. Good concentration right there.
Not lying. You got a pitcher running at you like it's a
glove
defender.
is in his way.
I mean,
yeah.
Wow. What a credit. Strike called. This is Syer Fazekas. All-city player.
Everything for them.
Yeah, he has, and he has been the reliever in this game that really took control of the game after taking over from Michael Mumphrey, who made it an inning and 2/3. It's been Fazekas the rest of the way.
Yeah, now Caleb might be a little bit tired right now, and he's just trying to push through it. He just needs to take a deep breath, rely on his mechanics, and continue to finish what he started.
Big cut. Fazekas does not get cheated at the plate.
He sure doesn't.
Can drive the ball with some authority. Two-sport guy. has even had thoughts about playing college baseball.
Foul ball, hanging in there, fighting.
But when you have guys like this Fazekas, a guy who hadn't played baseball since the 8th grade, there's some natural baseball things that guys don't pick up on.
Absolutely.
And it does take some time with guys like this. And
it does.
It's kind of what Nick is up against. But you sacrifice those things, I guess, to get guys like this. Fazekas is out, and the emotional Caleb Barnes flexes again. He's got a chance to give his guys a chance at the dish. We'll find out. Can CMA come back? Back with a 7th inning after this. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love, Peace, and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love, Peace, Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end.
Lowering the shoulder. Swing and a miss. McGinley scores!
Chad Bush and Jay Alexander with you. We're in the 7th inning, and this is it for CMA. They need to score 2 runs or more to keep the train a-rolling. They're going to try to do it against Fazekas, who's been special on the mound since he took over in the 2nd inning.
Yes, he has, and Fazekas' only job is to throw strikes right here, period, and let the defense work. But he got the better part of their lineup coming up, so it's not going to be easy.
No, sir. He's got to deal with the 3-hitter, Christopher Fulmore. And the first pitch is a ball high.
That was pitch consistently called most of the day.
Yeah. Fazekas gets the sign and deals, and it's a strike on the inside corner. This is Desmond Crenshaw, the batter. That's Fulmore in the on-deck circle. Don't forget, Sophie Borowski will have our G of the game after this one's all said and done. Sire Fazekas, the pitch count is at 85 right now. Do we ever get any follow-up on the pitch count situation?
We did, so he's right good right now.
Okay.
He's getting really close, though.
He's facing the 2-hitter for the CMA Pharaohs, and he's a ball away from a walk, Jay.
Yeah, I think it's 115 in one day.
Okay.
But the question is throughout the week.
Gotcha. After this game, he might have to sit down the rest of the week.
Yeah.
But this is for all the marbles, right? Of course, state playoffs will start in a couple weeks.
Yep. And then I was texting back and forth. Leadoff walk.
Leadoff man is on. And that's a big walk for Crenshaw in the Pharaohs. And now Christopher Fulmore will come up.
Yeah, that's exactly what you didn't want to do in that situation. You do not want to walk the leadoff guy in the 7th inning down by 2 runs, right? You really need to go after him. But, again, he's definitely looked like he's coming out.
There you see Fazekas give 5s to his infield, and that's kind of the continuity and the team that has come together and the bond that this team has. They really celebrated on Monday. Coach says, I brought in the radio, brought in the box. Everybody was jamming out. He said, these guys have really grown together and love one another, and they're playing for each other right now.
Absolutely. Well, he's going to go with this guy, which rightfully so.
Yeah. Dance with a person you brought to the dance. So, runner at first, and the music continues to jam. It's kind of like the NBA here. There's a pitch on the outside corner. It's a strike. I mean, there's no Major League Baseball regulations, I guess. You can play music all inning. There's a stolen base by Crenshaw. That run doesn't mean a whole lot. Christopher Fulmore does. He's at the plate. There goes the runner again. Swing and a miss. Throw down to third, and that is not in time, and they'll corral that thing like it's a wet balloon. Chauncey Chisholm at third says, no, give me that ball. But Crenshaw's done what he was told to do, get his butt down to third base.
Absolutely.
But now he needs to be a little more conservative, right, Jay?
He sure does. He sure does. He needs to make sure that he can score when he can score, because that's a run that means a lot.
Now they're going to send Crenshaw back to second base. And I don't know what this is all about, but conversation now between the home plate umpire, Brandon Cook, and Dan Southerby. What's going on?
I think he said something about he swung his bat and hit and threw, but that's irrelevant. Either you're going to call obstruction or not. I can't really see.
Here's another look at what happened. The swing through, and was he in the way?
Yeah, if he's in the way, that's obstruction.
He is out.
He's automatically out.
So the batter should be out.
Yeah.
The base runner is already back to second. And so I believe they have called him out. This is a big move, Jay.
It's a huge move.
So out is Fulmore. There's one out now, and the runner's back to second base, and Crenshaw. So here is Mario Strohmeyer. Well, let's see. I don't know what's happening. Let's be honest.
Yeah, because
first of all, you can't see the numbers of the batter. That doesn't help, for one.
No, it doesn't.
So Chase Maddox is up. So they skipped Strohmeyer, and Maddox is up, I believe. There's a throw into center field, and that's going to give Crenshaw a chance to run. And, okay. So Chase Maddox, the batter. Again, did Mario Strohmeyer, not sure what happened there.
Is that the one that got hurt? So he's supposed to get pinch hit for? Yeah, so you pinch, so that's another, you don't.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to that one. Meanwhile, head coach Nick Murray out to have a word with his catcher and some instructions. So runner at third is Crenshaw. There is one out and a big 0-2 count right here and now. Upstairs, count 1 and 2, a waste pitch, if you will, for Fazekas, but with 96 pitches thrown, I'm not sure how many waste pitches you can throw.
No, you can't. You got to go right over the plate, and that's it.
What a gutsy effort for this right-hander. Everybody came back from last year's team for Southeastern. A team that, as Sophie said, hey, how about that catch?
Yeah, they got all fired up. CMA Nation over there.
Yeah. The Pharaohs.
Showing up for the crew.
Yes.
I love it.
It's a nice catch. Sign him up. He will give it back. Jay takes a deep breath.
That's right.
Swing and a miss. Out. 2 are out. And the Pharaohs are down to their final out. And Southeastern can taste it and can feel it after the Fazekas K.
That's a good pitch. Just a fastball on the outer half. Just blew it right by him. That's what you expect out of your leader and your best, your warrior, your true warrior.
So here comes Chase Maddox, the batter. Southeastern on the verge of history. A program that was buried. They shut it down in 2023. They brought in Nick Murray. Nick Murray, who had a teaching job at Cass Tech, but he wanted to coach. And he wasn't going to get that chance at Cass Tech. He took himself to Southeastern, teaches math, and 3 years later, he's rejuvenated a program that was once dead. And they're on the verge of hoisting a championship trophy. They're 1 out away here.
Yeah, and they definitely have bought into Coach, and Coach has really worked hard to stay on these guys and show them tough love. They've allowed him to coach them, and that's why they're here today.
An impressive story. So, down to their final out, Chase Maddox trying to keep it alive. He's been on base and stolen a couple bases. Crenshaw on third, the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Let's run it full.
Big pitch, big hit right here. You definitely don't want to put another guy on.
Full count, 2-out pitch. Got him on strike. Southeastern is the champion of the PSL Gold Division. And Fazekas is mobbed. The field of Jungleers is full of joy at Comerica Park. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar, a unique new fashion experience in downtown Milford. Get ready to elevate your style by stepping foot in their design shop. Love Peace and Threads Design Bar offers specialized collections of custom apparel. They've got custom denim jackets and sweatshirts to dresses and hats, and they've got a variety of options to choose from. Whether you're looking for a one-of-a-kind piece or you want to set a new fashion trend, their store has got you covered with endless customization options. But that's not all. Their design bar is also the perfect place for a fun and creative night out. And you can do a celebration, book a party, and bring the full experience. Gather your family or friends and design your own custom jacket, complete with patches and your own personal touches, and unleash your imagination and create something truly special with their hands-on design experience. Love Peace Threads Design Bar is more than just a store. It's a place where fashion meets creativity and community. The end. Welcome back to Comerica Park. The Jungleers are champions of the PSL Gold. And time now to talk to the G of the game, Sophie Borowski, standing by with Mr. Fazekas.
Hi, guys. We're here post-game with Sire, our G of the game today. Sire, how do you feel?
I feel amazing.
You feel amazing? How does it feel to win the PSL title at Comerica Park?
It feels good. I always seen the Tigers play here, so I was like, I got to play here. Me and my teams, we played here. We did good.
Did you guys just see him do a backflip? Because I did, and it was insane. And what key elements of your game today and your team's game today do you think helped you guys pull out the win?
Energy. The energy we brought up, I believe the fourth inning, we brought it up, and after that, we just went crazy. We went good. We mastered the plan.
It was very fun to watch. You have anyone you want to shout out at home?
I like to shout out my pops, Coach Diggs, my mama, the whole family, and my boys.
Yeah, thank you for talking to us, and congratulations again.
Thank you,
Yeah.
All right, the G of the game, Syer Fazekas, came on in relief in the second. All he did, 14 strikeouts, gave up just one hit, and closes it out to get the victory for the Jungleers, who were down 5-0 in this game. Entering the bottom of the fourth, they come back, and here's some highlights from this one. There you see, it was all CMA early. CMA, again, the 5-run lead. And on the mound was Mumphrey to start things. And it was slipping and sliding all over. That was Fazekas with the athletic play to track it down. The base hit from Omar Brown, that started the hits. The Fazekas K, 1 of 14 again. CMA would take advantage of pass balls, wild pitches, but it couldn't slow Fazekas down. And how about the pitching of Caleb Barnes in this game for CMA? It was impressive. And it was CMA taking advantage of the miscues of Southeastern early in the game. But Fazekas stayed steady. And there you see the base hit by Chauncey Chisholm. And the base hit there, Southeastern, 7 unanswered runs. Fazekas with the K, he had 14. Some miscue there, but sometimes you just got to put it in play like Chase Maddox did. Or excuse me, Nate Can. And then the long single down the line. And the Jungleers would take the lead right there. Barnes would come back steady. And it was Fazekas to close it out. The G of the game, the spike by the catcher in emphatic fashion, Myron Moten. And congratulations to the Jungleers, who are the champions of the PSL of the Gold Division. Thanks to Jay Alexander. Thanks to Sophie Borowski. Your producer and director is Evan Westfall. My name is Chad Bush. Your final score, Southeastern 7, Communication Media Arts 5. Congratulations to both teams. Special thanks to Nick Murray, the head coach of Southeastern, and Dan Southerby, the head coach of CMA. Congratulations on a successful career coaching for Southerby. And congratulations on the resurrection of Murray and the Jungleers. We've got Western and Cass Tech next from Comerica. Thanks for watching the Gold Division Championship right here on The Prep.